Hello, Saints fans. This is Brian Allee-Walsh and Les East from Saints Camp. It's Saturday, July 31st. The morning practice, Les, was, I guess you could call it, was sauna-like conditions. I mean, the heat index, I don't know it for a fact, but it had to be early or low 100s at this point, and it was as hot as it's ever been.
Absolutely, and I think the decision to move the afternoon practice indoors, which was made yesterday, is as strong as it was yesterday, because we're not getting any relief from this heat, which is what they expected. So it was good work for the players in this kind of heat and humidity, but I'm sure they're going to be very happy to go inside in the afternoon, as we will be.
We were able to have a couple of coaches speak directly to all of us after practice today. Greg Williams, being a guy that's always a fountain of information, he did provide some insights onto that open linebacker position vacated by Scott Fujita. What did he say, Les? What can you bring us up to date with?
Yeah, and that's probably the biggest starting position in terms of competition in this training camp. Who's going to be the starting strong side linebacker? He said there's no front runner right now. He said there may not be a front runner the entire season right now because they play so many different packages. They say 28 different packages. He says 9 of those are linebacker oriented. And right now they have 3 different starters depending on the package they run. So I would assume that certainly we would expect Jolan Dunbar to be one of those guys, perhaps Jonathan Casillas, perhaps Troy Evans. They're working a lot of different guys at those positions. So he looks at it as being 3 starters right now. He says that's a healthy thing because when they're in the meeting rooms, all of those players think of themselves as starters. It's a very positive thing. So I think much like we saw with halfback last year, you're going to see strong side linebacker by committee, depending on the circumstances, and it could be a very healthy situation. He also did sort of praise Scott Fujita by saying he was unique in that he was able to stay on the field for so many more packages. Now they're going to have a sort of a linebacker by committee situation.
And I think if fans wanted to read into that, as you and I will, is that they do not have a Scott Fujita type player on the roster at the moment. Keep that in mind. The other thing that Greg brought to our attention also was that he thought that Darren Sharper is not necessarily taking a step back, but that in rehabilitation, in fact, he's getting closer, and the best motivating factor is number 27, who's currently taking the bulk of the snaps in his absence, and that's Malcolm Jenkins. And you know, there's nothing better fodder to get back on the field quicker and make sure your rehab is good than a guy that's pushing you for your job. So again, that's a position that we're all going to be looking at, and it'll be interesting to follow as camp goes along. Just a reminder to all fans that the afternoon practice will be closed. It's going to go inside because of the heat advisory, so no sense coming out here. And also stay tuned to NewOrleans.com for later updates today and as we go through the training camp. For Les East, I'm Brian Allee-Walsh. We'll talk to you next time.